Year of age. Thank you, friends, colleagues, team. Special thanks to the Director of Alumni, Serge, for being here, to the Vice President of External Relations, Ilico Moran. Thank you very much, Ilico. Vice President of Student Services, Peter Johnson. Thank you so much. And to all of you, thank you also to our donors. You know who you are, and including the Student Union. Thank you. I think, yes, there you are. And as you may saw, we have a small exhibition. You can adopt a CEU Weekly crane here if you want. You can give a look of all the issues we have printed, the first cover in color there, and you can pick some old issue if you want. We also have a beautiful gastronomic exhibition, thanks to Eddie here, so go for it. And well, this project began with 7 people sitting at a table in hummus, discussing the need of February 9, 2011, discussing the need of having a regularly issued newspaper within CEU. We were meeting every week and discussing how should the newspaper be printed or online, how often should it come out, how could we found it, how should we name it, which section should it have, who would be responsible for what. It took us 2 months to figure out some answers to those questions. And finally, on April 20 of 2011, we published the first issue. We're doing this because we think it's the right thing to do, but we're also doing this because of our interpretation of CEU. I think I speak on behalf of the team when I say that CEU to us is like a republic. And founding this newspaper was our way of being virtuous citizens, contributing to the deliberative democracy within the community to which we belong. Maybe you also noticed in the issue of today we have launched a call for new editor-in-chief and new editorial board. Rather than a personalistic project or initiative, we're trying to build a lasting institution. Our vision is that in 2021, the CEU Weekly will not only be celebrating the 30th anniversary of the university, but it will also be celebrating the 10th year anniversary of its own existence. Today, 1 year after the first issue was published, we have produced 17 issues and distributed around 7,000 copies. We have covered CEU activities from the Student Union to the Sustainable Campus Initiative, the project of CEU Cares for the Homeless, the International Cultural Festival, the Gala Dinner and the Spring Bowl, the Vagina Monologues, and the Life in the Dorm. But maybe equally important is to briefly mention the diversity of perspectives and nationalities that have been published by the CEU Weekly, and that may very well reflect the beauty and richness of this wonderful university. Throughout this last year, among others, we have had Daniel Sonda from Malawi, reporting his experience of working in Afghanistan and Solomon Islands. We have Donald Mogeni from Kenya, telling us why social crisis may be good for Africa. We have the unforgettable Rania Salah Sadiq, sharing her first-hand impressions on the Egyptian revolution and the revolts in Tahrir Square that she witnessed. We have Romanian students talking about civic activism in Bucharest. Marina from Ukraine, sharing her knowledge about politics in that beautiful and neighboring country. We have fellow Americans like Logan or Emily Farrell picturing their life experience in Budapest, or like Jonathan Day from Vermont reflecting on the Republican candidates. We have people from Kyrgyzstan talking loud about the beauty of dancing salsa. Fellow alumni from Azerbaijan, like Rustam Hamilov, providing an outsider perspective on the Eurozone crisis and challenges. We have our British friend and PhD student, Matthew Lloyd Cade, helping us to understand the link between riots, class, and education policy in the UK. We have Paola from Peru, sharing her own interpretation of electing a lefty president in that Southern American country. Students like Lidis Garbovan, sharing and telling the beautiful story of her journey in India. German students like Moritz Boesch, a wonderful writer, I must say. Delighting our senses with his postcards from Hungary and abroad. Alay de Vences, voicing the voice, excuse me for that, of the victims of the nonsense war drug in Mexico. We had Natasha, former president of the Student Union, talking about the challenges and achievements that the SU can have with an academic year. Throughout the interviews, we were able to know what do the guards from the entrance do when they are not taking care of our safety. We learned more about Michael, also known as the cloakroom wife. The specialists like Amy Roulette from the Center for Media and Communication Studies took some of their valuable time to help us understand better the challenges and concerns about the new media laws in Hungary. We had an interview with Agnes Batori, Chair of Transparency International Hungary and Associate Professor at CEU, who shed light on the transparency and anti-corruption agenda in the country. We have Cristina Marian, a student from the Roma Access Program, who told us what being at CEU has meant for her. Already a year ago, Peter Almond, producer of CEU's 20th anniversary film, shared with us on the making process of this beautiful story turned into a movie. And all of this, I would like to say, thanks to the continuous effort and commitment of the best news team ever, and in particular, many are not here, but I would like to highlight Edith Kotlari, a student from Legal Studies Department from Slovakia, Tamas Georgi, Hungarian from Polisci, Yusuf, somewhere here, also from Turkey and Polisci, and Catalin Stanescu, also legal from Romania. So it is them, it has been their continuous and tireless effort who has made possible the existence of the newspaper. So I would like to invite you to join me in a big applause for them, because thank you guys. Thank you for being here.
You forgot Rodrigo.
So, long life to the best university in the world. See you. And enjoy, please, some wine and some donuts. Thanks again for being here.